So I hope you have also started keeping Sri Mataji's photograph for the meditation. I remember sending the link to download the photo. So please try to do the meditation in front of the photo. You will find a lot of effect, a lot of changes will happen because your chakras will start get activating. So try to keep the photograph and try to keep one candle in front of Sri Mataji, just a tea light candle. The fire element should be there. And then, if you do the meditation in front of the photograph or if you do the foot soak in front of the photograph, it's very important. You start using the photograph from now on. So our daily routine should be meditation in front of the photograph in the morning or evening after you come back from office, also fine. And one foot soak, at least bare minimum. You should start now because you are not beginners anymore. You have been coming to the program for some time. You have to push your meditation to another level. So you have to start doing your foot soaking regularly, and it will definitely have an effect. In the beginning, I did not feel vibrations that very well. This is in the first week of me joining Sahaja. There were no online classes at that time. I'm talking about 2008. So I used to go to the center and people used to meditate there, and I just joined with them. That's it, without knowing anything. And they advised me to do the saltwater foot soak. And within 10 days of doing it, I felt like a snake climbing up my spinal cord and coming up. So it's a very powerful technique. It cleanses your chakras. It helps you to feel the vibrations, or it helps you to feel the chakras soon. Okay, so please try to start doing the foot soaks also regularly. Okay, all right. So as usual, today we'll be seeing the theory in the first part. Okay, and then we will be going into the practical session. So today we are going to see the theory about the second chakra. Actually, it is a third chakra. I will explain you why it is a third chakra in the next session. So today we are going to see about the Swadhisthana chakra. So let me just open up a subtle chart to show you the Swadhisthana chakra. Sorry, gentlemen, I'm just opening it up. Oh, these pictures are not so very good. Okay. All right. Okay. I hope you can see the chart now. Okay. So we all know about the subtle chart. Okay. And how the chakras look. So today we are going to see about the Swadhisthana chakra. So the Swadhisthana chakra, as you can see in the chart here, it is the second chakra. It is placed above the sacrum bone, above the Kundalini energy. Okay, the Kundalini energy lies in between the Muladhara and the Swadhisthana chakra. So this is the point where at the level of our hip in the belt region, the Swadhisthana chakra is there. Okay, so we have already seen in the basic sessions what the Swadhisthana chakra controls, which organs it is controlling, how it is taking care of our thinking capacity, how it supplies energy to the brain for thinking about the future. All these things, basics we have seen about the Swadhisthana chakra. Now we will talk about the deities and the mantras. We will straight go to the deities. Now, as usual, the Swadhisthana chakra has left Swadhisthana and the right Swadhisthana. Left Swadhisthana lies in the left channel on the left side of the chakra, and the right Swadhisthana lies on the Pingala Nadi, the right channel on the right side of the Swadhisthana, and there is a center Swadhisthana. Now, for the left Swadhisthana, especially, here we are not going to take a deity, but we are going to take the quality. Okay, the quality of the left Swadhisthana, we already know it is pure knowledge, called as Shuddha Vidya, okay, in Sanskrit, and pure desire, that is Shuddha Icha. Icha means desire power. So these are the two powers of the left Swadhisthana chakra. These are the two qualities. So what happens? So obviously from the name itself implies that it is true knowledge and pure desire. So what are the qualities which are going to affect these chakras? Of course, if it is untrue knowledge, okay, and if it is impure desire, these two things are going to attack the left Swadhisthana very badly. And the left Swadhisthana chakra is the most vulnerable, most easy to get attacked. Why? Because, for example, if we indulge in any bad habit or if we want to do something wrong, what happens? The very first thing which happens is we get an impure desire. It starts from the desire. A thought comes, right? So when the thought comes, okay, I want to consume alcohol or I want to smoke today. So first, the desire will come as a thought. So the first triggering point is the left Swadhisthana. It will catch there immediately. The negativity enters through the left Swadhisthana as a thought. Okay. And when the thought enters into your mind, then it is the desire power of the left channel that you want to smoke. And what you do next, you indulge in smoking by doing the action, which is the right channel. Right channel is the channel of the action. So what happens? You desire to smoke and then you go and smoke. So this implies for all the activities we do, whether we want to consume alcohol or we want to consume drugs or any other bad habit. First thing what will happen is you will get a impure desire. It's called an impure desire. Ashuddha Icha, it's called. So it is very, very important for any human being who wants to sustain himself to have, at least not to have impure desires. But in these days, in the local, in the normal society, in modern times, it is considered a taboo. It is considered very social to consume a drink or take a smoke with friends or, go to the pub and enjoy or go outside and have dates and all these things. This is very common. But as a human being, they cannot feel that the chakra is getting damaged and negativity is coming inside their chakras. They just indulge in those activities unknowingly. And after 20 or 30 years, they get cancer and all these things, which is very late to recognize that they did a mistake. So as a yogi, we are a yogi now. Okay. As a yogi, what should we do? Typically, what happens is, how will we know whether a desire is a pure desire or an impure desire? How should we know it? Even before we can get the disease, because our chakras are active now, and in our central nervous system, we should be able to feel the chakras by meditation. That is why this awareness on our central nervous system is very, very important. When I joined Sahaja Yoga, I used to smoke. It was in 2008. I'm 27, 28 years old. I'm a young kid, just out of college, working a couple of years outside. I used to smoke a lot. I used to go to the meditation center, and then with a cigarette packet in my pocket. I did not know. I was a very ignorant person. Then I used to finish my meditation. And then while walking back home, I used to take a cigarette and smoke and walk, because I didn't know the significance of I'm going against the chakras. When around 2 weeks or 3 weeks, when I was started to do Sahaja Yoga and started doing the meditation and foot soak, I could feel that the Kundalini energy was rising, coming up, and standing in my Vishuddhi chakra. Because smoking affects your Vishuddhi chakra. Okay, it blocks your Vishuddhi chakra. That's why the people get throat cancer due to smoking. So I felt the energy rising up with full force, and it used to come and stand in the Vishuddhi chakra here. So I had the awareness to feel that something is wrong with the Vishuddhi chakra. Then when I explored, I found out that smoking causes Vishuddhi chakra. So I tried, okay, let me stop smoking and see what happens. And then another 2 or 3 days of food soaking and meditation, this chakra cleared and the energy moved up to the Agya chakra. So I could literally feel it. So then from that day onwards, I stopped smoking because I can feel that if I smoke, my Vishuddhi chakra is getting affected, it is getting blocked, and the Kundalini energy is not able to pass through the Vishuddhi chakra. I could clearly feel it. So you should be able to feel what is right and wrong on your central nervous system. Okay. So by that, you should judge what is a pure desire, what is an impure desire. I have been able to feel many things which are bad for the chakras. Slowly, slowly. In the first 3 weeks, I felt smoking. In the next 6 months, I felt something else. Next year, I felt something else. 17 years later, I'm feeling something else. So it keeps on showing you. It keeps on showing you what is not good for you, what is not good for you. Leave it, drop it. This Kundalini energy is like your mother. It starts teaching you on your central nervous system what is good for you, what is not good for you. So in that way, we should be able to feel which desire is good for us. So on the contrary, if these are impure desires, what are the pure desires? Okay. Pure desire is I should meditate regularly. That is a pure desire because that's going to improve your chakras. I have to do my foot soak, saltwater foot soak regularly in front of Sri Mataji's photo. That's a pure desire. So as you start to cultivate pure desire, your chakras will start improving and you slowly, slowly drop out all that which is bad for your health, all that which is not good for your chakras. Okay. So you start cultivating these qualities slowly, slowly. So these are pure desires. Now, Sri Mataji says there are many desires human beings get. Okay. All the desires are temporary. For example, you want to buy a house. It is not an impure desire. It is a pure desire. Okay. But that desire is only temporary. The moment you finish building your house, you get the desire to build the house on the left channel, then you work on it, save money and build the house. That is the action power that comes from the right channel. And once you complete building your house, you come to the central channel, you become a peaceful person. Okay, I achieved my goal. Okay, I am a satisfied person. But what Sri Mataji says, that this satisfaction or the joy is temporary. Okay, once you finish building your house, it's temporary. Next, the desire will come, I have to buy a car. Then you'll work for it. You'll buy a car. Then you're happy for some time. Then next desire will come. I have to become manager. I have to earn more money. So these desires keep on coming in human being. So it is natural. It keeps on coming. Then I have to marry. Then I want to have children. Then I want to make my children go to America to study. So these desires keep on coming. What Sri Mataji says, all the desires what we get, first of all, are not impure. There are pure desires also. These things are required for our life. But all these desires cannot give us a permanent joy, okay, or a permanent satisfaction. It cannot make us a satisfied soul. Sri Mataji says there is only one pure desire that will always give us a permanent joy. We'll be in a state of joy always. We will never be dissatisfied. When you achieve this goal, even if other things are failing, you will see that your peace of mind is not getting affected because you have reached the highest. And when you reach the highest, not many things will go wrong also. Even if it goes wrong, or even if it doesn't work in a favorable way, you will know that you are a peaceful, satisfied person and it does not affect you. It does not put you into depression and pushes you out of control. So that desire, the purest form of desire, is to be one with God, is to be in yoga, in union. What happens is when the Kundalini energy pierces through the Sahasrara and connects us to the all-pervading power, and with our regular meditation, our individual Atma, which is in the heart, in the shape here, like a fire, this Atma will become one with Paramatma. It will become one with God. Okay, that yoga, that union has to be achieved. Then you become the spirit. In the first session, we just keep our hands and say, I am the pure spirit. It is just word from the mouth. You are not the spirit yet. You're still the body. You're still the mind. You have the problems of the body and the mind. You have not overcome the problems of the body and the mind. The highest goal is to achieve our yoga, our union, is the spirit will merge with the God. Your Atma, individual Atma, has to become one with Paramatma. When that desire is achieved, when that goal is fulfilled, you become a complete person. You will know what is the goal of your life. You will know what to do in life, and you become a very, very satisfied person. So that desire comes from the left Swadistan chakra. So this is the purest form of desire, Sri Mataji says. So what we can do as a yogi is, yes, we meditate, we do foot soak, but Sahaja Yoga is not just meditating 10 minutes or 15 minutes or just 10 minutes of foot soak. Sahaja Yoga is how you live your life from morning to evening. If you are meditating and praying to God and then going out and doing wrong things, it is of no use. Whatever prayer or whatever mantras you chant, if you do wrong things which are against the chakra, God is not going to be happy. You cannot achieve your yoga. You cannot become one with God. It will not happen. Okay. So that is why many religious people who go to the temple, who go to the church, who go to the mosque, pray, they have problems. Why? Because they have not achieved the spirit. Because they are doing something wrong, which they don't know out of their central nervous system. So this is a very important thing. The pure desire. This is the most weak link through which all negativities enter through us. And there is a second quality, which is called as pure knowledge, is also from the left Swadhisthana chakra. It is a quality of the left Swadhisthana. So what is pure knowledge? Pure knowledge is the knowledge on your central nervous system. This is the purest form of knowledge. When you feel your chakras, when you feel the Kundalini, and you feel which chakras are blocking in you, what is the problem in you, you get the knowledge of your own self. This is the highest form of knowledge. All other knowledge, what we have gained in our life, is from outside. Somebody taught us something, or we read some book, we accumulated all this knowledge from outside. These are also, I'm not saying they are not false, they are not knowledge, but they are knowledge too. But this knowledge has come from somebody else. Okay. There is a knowledge within ourself, in our own central nervous system, to feel ourselves. This is the purest form of knowledge. Okay. That is why all the scriptures, they say everything is inside you. All the knowledge is inside you. The kingdom of God is within you, the Bible says. The whole Vaikuntha is inside you. Everything is inside you. So all the knowledge is inside you. Sri Mataji says all the discoveries what scientists have made in all this, these are knowledge which is coming from inside themselves. They have accumulated this knowledge for many, many janmas. And in one of the lives, it is bursting and coming out. That is why scientists are able to give you all these discoveries out. Even Sri Mataji takes example of Albert Einstein. He wanted to discover the theory of relativity, but it was not clicking in his head. He was reading books and he was trying to solve the problems mathematically and equations and all this. He could not solve the problem. One day he was sitting in the garden, very confused and dejected, and he was playing with soap bubbles with children, and the theory of relativity just came in his head automatically. So where did it come from? It came from inside. The knowledge was already inside, So all the knowledge is inside us. Only if we can become the spirit, we will get all the knowledge, what is required for our growth, which is required for our peace and well-being. But all this knowledge, again, is not going to give us joy. The highest knowledge is the knowledge of God. To understand who is God, or understand is a bad word, because understanding is mental activity. To know who is God, Sri Mataji says, that is the highest. Because when you become one with God, when the drop becomes the ocean, when the drop falls into the ocean, the drop becomes the ocean. There is no difference. It is no more a drop. It becomes the ocean. So when it becomes the ocean, it knows everything about the ocean. So that is the highest thing which we have to achieve. The knowledge of our own self first, of the spirit. That means we have to know what are the problems in our body, what chakras are having problems. And then when we become the spirit, this spirit will merge with Paramatma. And then you get the next level of knowledge, which is called the knowledge of God. That is why the rishis and munis were able to write so many slokas and Vedas and Vishnu Sahasranama and Lalita Sahasranama, all this from where it came. If you read the Devi Kavacha, Markandeya starts, he is talking to Brahma. He is telling me, please tell me what is the biggest, greatest mantra. And Brahma starts telling him the Devi Kavach. From where this knowledge came from? Because he became one with God and he is getting the knowledge from God. So all these saints and rishis and munis have given us all these slokas and Vedas, and all these scriptures have come from their own central nervous system. They were able to connect with God. They became one with God. And that is how we got all this knowledge. So these are the two important qualities of the left Swadhisthana. One is pure desire, and second one is pure knowledge. Okay, two very important desires. So left Swadhisthana is very important. Now we will go to the right Swadhisthana. So the right Swadhisthana is on the right side of the hip, on the right side of the Swadhisthana chakra. So again, there are the left Swadhisthana, the right Swadhisthana has a very important quality of attention. Okay, so we always say, where is your attention? When we are working, maybe our mind is in our home, thinking or worrying about our family. When we go home to see our family, then our attention is on office. Tomorrow some tender is closing. So where is our attention? Our attention is always scattered. We are going in the bus, we are thinking about something else. We are doing something, but we are thinking about something else. So this power of attention comes from the right Swadhisthana. A person who's having a healthy right Swadhisthana will have a good power of attention. When attention is focused, when attention is very, very strong, the person is able to achieve more things. If attention is scattered and it is all around, wavering around, he cannot focus and do any work successfully. Be it job or sports or painting or whatever he is doing, is not able to do it properly. Why? Because he does not have proper attention. So this attention power is, in Sanskrit, is called as chitta. Okay, so pure attention, the purest form of attention is called as nirmal chitta. Nirmal means pure and chitta means attention power. So the right Swadhisthana, the quality is the pure attention. Okay, and so as a yogi, where should our attention always be? While meditating, what do we say? Let us bring our attention inside. Let us see what's happening in our fingertips and palm. Let us see what's happening on the top of our head. So what we are trying to do in meditation is, what is meditation is it is a movement of our attention which is scattered outside. We try to bring the attention inside and try to feel the chakras and try to feel these problems, the cool breeze, the hot breeze coming out. So what happens when such things happen inside our body? Automatically, the attention which is scattered outside will get sucked inside us. Okay, but when the Kundalini is very, very strong, it will pull all the attention inside you. It will, like a vacuum, it will suck everything inside you. It will not scatter outside. So your attention will remain very, very focused. So as in our meditation, we keep saying, keep your attention on the Sahasrara, keep your attention on your fingertips and palm. It's not easy. We cannot keep our attention like that. Our attention is always swinging here and there. Something has to happen inside us so that our attention can get sucked inside us. Something has to show in our fingertips and palm. When I feel a cool breeze on my Sahasrara, automatically my attention will go to my Sahasrara. It cannot go anywhere else. Yes? Because we are feeling it in our central nervous system. So Sri Mataji says this attention power is very, very important. And as a Sahaja yogi or as a yogi, our attention should be always on the spirit. And the attention should be always on the Sahasrara chakra. This is why the attention power is very, very important. Now we will go to, so the mantras, what we use for the left Swadhisthana and right Swadhisthana. Actually, we are not going to use deities here. We are going to use the qualities of the chakras. Okay, so let me give you the mantras of the left Swadhisthana and the right Swadhisthana first. Okay. So first of all, left Swadhisthana chakra. The font is a little small. I can make it big. Okay. Left Swadhisthana chakra. So quality is pure desire. Desire power. It's called Shuddha Icha. Okay. And pure knowledge, the real knowledge. It's called Nirmal Vidya. Nirmal means pure, Vidya means knowledge. So the quality is Shuddha Icha Nirmal Vidya. So the mantra, how we pronounce the mantra is the usual way. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Sri Shuddha Icha Sakshat. Sri Nirmal Vidya Sakshat. Sri Adi Shakti Mataji Sri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So this is the mantra. So we are using the qualities here, right? Sri Shuddha Icha Sakshat, Sri Nirmal Vidya Sakshat. This is the mantra for the left Swadhisthana and the mantra for the right Swadhisthana. Okay. Quality is pure attention or Nirmal Chitta. Chitta means attention. Okay. So here the mantra again. We're just going to copy paste. Sri Nirmal Chitta Sakshat, Sri Adi Shakti Mataji, Sri Nirmala Devi Namo Namo. So this is the left Swadhisthana mantra, and this is the right Swadhisthana mantra, right Swadhisthana chakra. Now, we will see now the mantras and the qualities for the. I hope you can see now. If you have any issues, please let me know. Okay, now the center Swadhisthana. Now, the Swadhisthana chakra is actually yellow in color. Okay, so the right Swadhisthana actually is controlling a very important organ called as the liver. So the liver is the seat of our attention. Okay, liver creates bile. Okay, it's yellow in color. So the Swadhisthana chakra is yellow in color. That is why when a person consumes alcohol, the liver tries to purify the blood. It takes the alcohol and the person loses his attention. He doesn't know what he's doing. Or when he takes drugs, it attacks the liver first. He doesn't know what he's doing. He loses consciousness. He's talking or whatever he's doing or behaving is out of his control. Why? Because he loses the power of attention. The liver gets attacked when he consumes alcohol. So the liver is a very important organ. As far as human beings and doctors, we say that the heart and the brain are the most important organs. Shri Mataji says there is one more organ, which is very, very important, is the liver. Okay, the liver is a very important organ, especially for meditation, because if the liver is weak, if the liver is having health issues, then attention will be very, very unsteady. So the left channel, the important organ on the right left channel is the heart. The most important organ on the right channel is the liver, and the central channel on the top of the head is the brain. So all these three organs are very, very important for meditation. We will see that in details. Okay, now the center Swadhisthana. The center Swadhisthana is having 6 petals. Okay, as you can see here. This is how the center Swadhisthana looks like. Number 2 chakra, 6 petals it has. It is yellow in color. And the deity of this chakra is Sri Brahma and Saraswati. Okay, they are the power of the center Swadhisthana chakra. So we know what are the qualities of Brahma and Saraswati. So what is the quality of Brahma? He is a creator. He creates things. Okay. Even life creates from Brahma. Material creates from Brahma. Adi Shakti, when she started creating the subtle system of the universe, she put Brahma in the Swadhisthana chakra and gave him the duty of creation. After that, Brahma started creating the physical universe. First, the subtle system was created as an energetical form. Sri Mataji calls it, it was in the Vaikunta stage. In the Vaikunta stage, all the chakras were created, all the deities and devis and devatas were put there. The devas and devatas were put there and stationed there in energetical form, in spirit form. There was no physical manifestation yet. Then the Adishakti put Brahma there and appointed him to create the universe. Then he starts creating the physical universe. All physical universe created from Brahma. So all kinds of creative work comes from Brahma. Even when we create life, when we have a child, it is the quality of the Swadhisthana chakra because we create life. Because people who are having problems with childbirth and not being able to conceive, Swadhisthana chakra is having a problem. That's why they are not able to create life. So any kind of creation comes from Brahma. So this creative power is a very important thing. And Sri Mataji says even the person is very, very creative in his work. He's very creative in his studies. He does a lot of things in art, music. People who are, very, very talented, they have a very good Swadhisthana chakra. That is why they are able to create so many good things. Okay. Even in your office, everybody is working in the same monotonous way. But if you see one person who is above everyone, he is able to work in a more creative way and to bring more success to the company. He will be more creative. So that's the power of the Swadhisthana chakra. That is the power of Brahma, the quality of Brahma. And the other deity is his consort, is Saraswati. So who is Saraswati? Saraswati is the one who gives knowledge. Okay. So they are related to the Swadhisthana chakra. So the knowledge comes from Swadhisthana chakra. Basically, left Swadhisthana is pure knowledge, but the deity of the knowledge, Sri Saraswati, is sitting in the Swadhisthana chakra. So the deities of the Swadhisthana chakra is Sri Brahmadeva and Saraswati. So I will just put down the central Swadhisthana chakra. Chakra. Quality is creative power. And deities are Sri Brahma Saraswati. Okay. So I will copy paste again. Standard format of the mantra. And here we are going to say Sri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat. They are the quality of the center Swadhisthana chakra. So these are the three Swadhisthana chakras: left Swadhisthana, right Swadhisthana, and center Swadhisthana. Left Swadhisthana, the power is pure knowledge and pure desire, Shuddha Icha and Nirmal Vidya. Right Swadhisthana, the power is pure attention. Now we know what is attention. So Sri Nirmala Chitta, that is pure attention. Okay. And the center Swadhisthana, the power of the chakra is Sri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat. So again, we know why we use mantras. If there are problems in the Swadhisthana chakra, okay, we can work on the Swadhisthana chakra, and to repair the Swadhisthana chakra, we can chant these mantras of Sri Brahmadeva Saraswati. Or in particular, if you feel left Swadhisthana or if you feel right Swadhisthana, you can take the particular mantra of those chakras. Sometimes the chakra, the catch or the problem may be temporary. It may go in 1 or 2 days. Sometimes the problem will take more time to go because it is our own karma. This is something which we have been born with. Okay, this is coming from many lives. So certain karma problems take little time to go. If you start feeling those chakras, we have to start working and you have to clear it until it is clear because it is our own karma. We cannot do anything about it. We have to clear it. If we do not have this knowledge, we cannot clear it. But by clearing this chakra, we are able to overcome our karmas. The bad things which are going to happen to us will be avoided because we are working on the chakra, which is nothing but a reflection of our karma from many lives, and you are able to repair your karmas, to repair your chakras. Then you will avoid the problems which you are supposed to be getting in future. This is a very powerful knowledge, actually. Again, Nirmal Vidya, pure knowledge. So these are the powers of the Swadhisthana chakra, and these are the mantras for the Swadhisthana chakra. So now we will go into the practical session of the meditation. Okay. So I would request you to, sit very comfortable, very relaxed. Let us meditate on the Swadhisthana chakra today. And I will be reciting the mantras. You can listen or you can put your mic in mute and you can chant along with me. So let me start a little bit of a mild, soothing background music. We'll sit very comfortable, very relaxed. We'll keep both the hands palm open on our lap. And we can begin our meditation by collectively raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves in a bandhan. So let's do that. First time, we raise the Kundalini along the spinal cord. Go above the head and we will tie one knot. One. Second time, we will raise the Kundalini again. And we will tie two knots. One, two. Third time, we will raise the Kundalini again. And we will tie three knots. One, two, three. Left hand on our lap. And we'll draw the bandhan around the body. So starting from the left hip, go above the head, come to the right hip, and then reverse. So this is one bandhan. Second time. Third time. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now we will try to pull our attention inside. Because meditation is a movement of our attention from outside to inside. Let us see what's happening in our fingertips and palm, and also on the top of the head, if anything is happening. Any particular fingertip, center of the palm. These are preliminary. In advanced stage, you will start feeling your chakras. So first we will work on the left Swadhisthana chakra. You can open your eyes and see what I'm doing. So to clean the chakra, we may have seen this in the basic sessions. We give a bandhan around the chakra. For example, if this is the chakra, I give a bandhan around the chakra with my hand. The hand should rotate in a clockwise direction around the chakra. If you see from the front, it is rotating in a clockwise direction. All right. So this is called as a bandhan because your hands are having vibrations now. It can clean the chakras. So we are going to give bandhan on the left Swadhisthana chakra, which is on the left hip. So left hand on our lap and the right hand, you can keep the right hand 1 or 2 inches in front of the left hip, and we are going to give a bandhan in this way. Okay, and we can pray to our own Mother Kundalini. We can say, Mother Kundalini, please clean my left Swadhisthana chakra. Please remove all impurities and all negativities which are in my left Swadhisthana chakra. You can literally feel heat collecting from the chakra coming into your hand, and from time to time you can tap your hand. And when you're giving a bandhan, you can say, Mother Kundalini, please clean my left Swadhisthana chakra. If you do not feel, it is okay, but try to just learn the action. Later you will feel it. So that is the most important thing, to feel it and do it. Okay, now the left hand on your lap, right hand we will place it on the left Swadhisthana chakra, on the left side of your hip. Now we will take the mantra for the left Swadhisthana chakra. The mantra is Sri Shuddha Icha Sakshat, Sri Nirmal Vidya Sakshat. So let's take the mantra here. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sri Shuddha Icha Sakshat Sri Nirmala Vidya Sakshat Sri Adi Shakti Mataji Sri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Here we can also say, Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my left Swadhisthana chakra. Please awaken the pure knowledge within me, the knowledge on my central nervous system, so that I can know myself. Please give me the pure knowledge so that I can feel my problems in my central nervous system and correct myself. Sri Mataji, Mother Kundalini, you can say whatever you want. Please give me the pure desire. Let me find out what are all the impure desires which are attacking me, and let me remove it from my system. Let me cultivate more and more pure desire, to meditate regularly, to do my foot soak regularly, to feel and clean my chakras, to become a better person. These are all pure desires. Now we can slowly remove the right hand. Now we'll work on the right Swadhisthana chakra. So the right Swadhisthana chakra is on the right side of the hip. So with the right hand, we are going to give a bandhan around the right Swadhisthana chakra. And we can say, Mother Kundalini, please clean my right Swadhisthana chakra. Please remove all impurities and negativities. Especially the right Swadhisthana has a lot of heat, because the liver is always working and trying to reject all the poison from the blood as heat. That is why when we get a fever, our body temperature rises. So here we will say, Mother Kundalini, please clean my right Swadhisthana chakra. Please remove all my impure attention away from me. Whatever the attention which is not good for my chakras, I don't want it anymore. Now we'll place the left hand on our lap and the right hand on the right Swadhisthana. And here we will take the mantra for the right Swadhisthana chakra, which is Sri Nirmala Chitta Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sri Nirmala Chitta Sakshat Sri Adi Shakti Mataji Sri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Here we can say, Mother Kundalini, please cool down my liver. Please remove all the heat away from my liver. Please cool down my liver. Please strengthen my attention power. Let me meditate regularly and strengthen my attention power. All the attention which is swinging around here and there, running around here and there, let it get focused and pinpointed. Please strengthen my attention power. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my attention power. And now we will bring the right hand back and we will work on the center Swadhisthana chakra. Center Swadhisthana chakra is at the level of the hip in the center. So first we will give a bandhan around the center Swadhisthana chakra with the right hand. And we will say, Mother Kundalini, please remove all impurities and negativities and all the badhas from my center Swadhisthana chakra. Okay, now we can keep the right hand on the center of the hip, left hand on our lap, and now we will recite the mantra for the center Swadhisthana. Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And now we can bring the right hand back on our lap, okay, and we'll sit very comfortable. Now, both the hands on our lap, eyes closed, we'll move our attention on the top of the head, on the Sahasrara chakra, and we will remain in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes. Okay, now we can slowly, steadily relax. We can open our eyes. Whatever the sensations you felt, just try to remember them, record it. If you don't feel again, no need to feel bad. So we'll now raise the Kundalini and take Bandhan, and we will finish the meditation. So first time, above the head, 1 knot. Second time. Third time. Now the Bandhan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Okay. So the last part of the session, now we will keep it a little interactive. If you have any doubts or if you'd like to ask any questions, ask or share any experience, please, you can open your mic.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Mr. Amit. Yes, sir.
Yes, all mantras you're teaching,
Hmm.
actually, we need to remember it, right? Like, because we don't know where we face the problem, number one,
Hmm.
and like when we have to chant those mantras. So, like, uh, unless we do it regularly, we will not be able to remember those also. So we
Correct.
have to write it down and see whenever we face this issue, how it is, like how we have to
Hmm.
do.
Okay. Yeah, that's very correct. For starters, I'm after the session, I will be sending the mantras for the Swadistan Chakra alone on WhatsApp. Okay. So
Mm.
that is why I'm requesting you to practice Swadistan Chakra for the next 1 week. So it will come in your memory. Okay. You can work on only the Swadhisthana Chakra. Okay, sir. Then subsequently, as we move on to the other chakras, yeah, we will be seeing them. And as you said, by the time you complete all the chakras, yes, it may be a little confusing in the beginning, but trust me, as you practice regularly, it will come in your routine. Okay. And as you said, you may not be able to feel any problem in the Swadhisthana Chakra now. Okay. Maybe the sensitivity is not there, but I would
Mm.
still recommend you to practice what we did today at home in the coming week so that you will know how to give bandhan on the chakra, how to keep your hand on the chakra, how to recite the mantra. So at least it will memorize the mantra of the chakras in your head as you practice. Okay. But when the meditation goes deeper and you feel that there are karma problems on certain chakras, you can recite 108 names also. For example, left heart Shri Shiva is there. So if there is a problem on the left heart, you can recite the 108 names of Shiva. It's there. The mantras are there. There is a book for mantra in Sahaja Yoga. You can read from it. You can chant those mantras to clear the chakras. That is when you start feeling the problem in the chakras, then you start doing intense mantras. Until then, you need not do intense mantras. It will be a blind chanting. Trust me. But later you will be able to feel the chakras.
And then this, uh, if we face problem, we have to chant for all three, like left side, right side, and central, or any specific.
No,
Um,
you will feel particular. For example, I feel left Swadhisthana problem. That is my karma
okay.
problem. Okay. So it takes little time for me to go. I feel particularly left Swadhisthana chakra.
Hmm.
So then I work on the left Swadhisthana chakra alone. Okay.
Okay.
There are more intense treatments to be taught on the chakras that we cannot do on online. That after we
Okay. So
finish our.
only on the side where we are facing the problem, we have to chant that mantra, right?
Correct.
Means left side, right side, or center.
Yes, because
Not
now
all three.
you can imagine the central channel is like a pendulum. Okay.
Hmm.
So, for example, if the left side is having problems, so the pendulum moves to the left side. Okay. So you have to keep repairing it until you bring the pendulum back to the center. So there is no problem on the right side. So you need not work on it.
Okay.
Okay. So where the problem is exactly, then you push it to the center by working on that particular point. Very good question again. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, anybody else? Okay. If you do not have any questions right now, you can also post the questions to me on WhatsApp on the personal number. I will be ready to reply to you. So as we did the meditation today, I will be sending the video to you on WhatsApp. I will be sending the mantras to you on WhatsApp. So in the coming 1 week, please try to practice these mantras on the chakras for the Swadhisthana chakra, especially in the coming week. And then we will see the following mantras. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Kavi. Yeah. Okay. If you do not have any more questions, we will close the session for today. Have a nice week. Bye. Take care.